Tufts University's on-campus Master of Science in Engineering Management is an immersive part-time graduate program that provides forward-thinking tech professionals in the Boston area with the leadership and management skills they need to be confident, empowered leaders who can make an impact in their organizations and in the world, all in as little as 2 years. The on-campus MSEM program, held on Tufts University's Medford campus, just outside of Boston, has a proven track record with 30-plus years of award-winning curricula and a legacy of powerful alumni. As an MSEM student, you'll engage in hands-on courses and projects that are meaningful and relevant, building knowledge and skills that you can immediately apply on the job. You'll study alongside a close-knit cohort of driven peers and approachable industry expert faculty who will serve as your personal coaches and advisors throughout your MSEM experience and beyond.
While I was at the MSEM program, I was able to, I felt, really impactfully apply a lot of what I was learning in the coursework and the curriculum to what I was actually doing on my job. The application of what I was learning directly really helped not only do my job better, but I was also able to showcase to really senior level people in my organization of what I was able to accomplish beyond the title that I was at that time.
In a time of rapid technological and societal change, Tufts MSEM will prepare you to influence the future of technology-driven businesses, build impactful teams with self-awareness and humility, and advance your career to new heights. So, whether you're an individual contributor who wants to break into management, or a manager ready to propel yourself into an executive role, our interactive, on-campus program will give you the confidence to push the boundaries of what you thought possible. While candidates with a science or technology background are well suited to the MSEM, we welcome applications and perspectives from local working professionals with a range of backgrounds. Our students typically have 3+ years of work experience in industries like pharma and life sciences, defense, software, healthcare, and energy, adding to the varied perspectives represented in the cohort experience. What they have in common is a passion for technology and a desire to become leaders in the workforce of tomorrow. The strong outcomes for our graduates are evidence of the impact and value of Tufts MSEM. Nearly 60% of students are promoted while still enrolled in the program, and that success only continues to grow after graduation. Alumni report significant enhancement of their key leadership and management competencies, and many seize opportunities in new industries and job functions. 98% of graduates indicate the MSEM program was worth their investment in time and money. On average, alumni see an increase in salary of nearly $60,000 within 5 years of graduation, increasing their salaries by 63%. And most graduates see a return on investment within just 18 months. No matter which path you take your career, as an MSEM alumnus, you'll see a sustained return on your educational investment.
It was one of the most enjoyable and amazing experiences of my life at the MSEM program, really just because it created this forum to have this group of people come together and kind of just talk through, not in like particular what my current project was, but just generally strategy of what does the world going to look like in 2030? That kind of conversation about the world, about business, about the environment, innovation. Those conversations were just an amazing experience. The net present value of doing this is just over your lifespan of 30 years worth of extra money. It's really, as in terms of investment into your career, it's just a no-brainer.
We've designed the on-campus MSEM curriculum to build key competencies that are vital for tech leaders to possess. You'll develop data-driven decision-making skills that you can use to tell a story and convince people of your ideas. You'll learn how to create the technical and business framework to develop new products, processes, and services. You'll master the language of business, including finance and accounting, project management, and program management, a language that is required to have a seat at the table. And you'll gain the ability to look beyond the operational and to the strategic, learning how to understand and influence your organization's overall goals and objectives.
In order to come up with products, that work in the world, and in order to be successful, a lot of companies these days are in tech or in high-tech industries, and that's where you see a lot of disruption occurring. And so, the intersection of business and technical acumen was something that stood out to me for the Tufts program early on.
The final critical competency, leadership, is the foundation that supports your ability to effectively apply what you've learned in the workplace. In our transformative leadership development program, you'll benefit from individual coaching and mentoring and discover your own personal management, communication, and interpersonal style, one that will allow you to understand who you are and who you can become. Building leadership skills is integral to the on-campus MSEM experience, so we pride ourselves on fostering a safe and supportive environment that welcomes all individual learning styles as you explore and test new techniques within your cohort. So even if you're not in a leadership position now, the journey you take will build your path to the future.
There's just a lot of space that's given at Tufts, and it allows you to be vulnerable and really discover yourself and understand what are your triggers, what do you like, what do you dislike, to a certain degree, because you're working in teams always. That was new for me. So there's many different personalities, and maybe not everybody has the same perspective as you. So it's really, really great practice for that. The MSEM program definitely did give me the confidence and also the skills in order to put together a good presentation, and also just small leadership. You don't have to have a manager title to actually perform and have leadership day to day.
Our on-campus program consists of a core curriculum made up of core courses and real-world projects and electives for a total of 32 credits. The core curriculum is designed to be completed as a cohort on a lockstep basis over the course of 4 academic semesters. All of our courses are taught by renowned experts who enrich intimate classroom discussions with insights from their extensive industry experience. To make sure your MSEM experience best fits into your preferred work-life balance, you can choose to participate in either the evening cohort, which meets 2 evenings per week, or the weekend cohort, which meets on both Fridays and Saturdays for 2 weekends per month. The safety and well-being of our students is always our priority here at Tufts University. So we're currently conducting the on-campus MSEM program as a combination of in-person and virtual learning experiences, implementing masks, social distancing, and free on-campus COVID testing. All students complete an industry consulting project during the summer between the first and second years of the program. Over a 12-week period, student teams work to solve a real-world problem or opportunity for a client organization. From large corporations and government agencies to startups and even nonprofits, these projects introduce students to business challenges in new work environments. Past projects have been sponsored by organizations like Dell EMC, iRobot, Pfizer, and Shire, just to name a few. Starting in academic year 2, you'll have the flexibility to complete your electives at a pace that suits your lifestyle, work schedule, and budget. Round out your studies by deepening your engineering management expertise or exploring new areas of interest to achieve your own goals. Choose electives like Tufts Gordon Institute's courses on data analytics, supply chain management, operations management, modern product management, and more. Or explore your own personal interests by choosing electives from across Tufts University. You can even choose between online and on-campus electives to maximize the program's flexibility and create your own personalized hybrid learning experience. The final milestone in your on-campus MSEM experience is the Capstone Leadership Project. This project is a great opportunity for students to apply classroom learning in the real world and to demonstrate their newly acquired leadership, strategic management, and communication skills to their own employer or client organization. With the support of your faculty advisor, you'll lead and manage a large-scale project from start to finish. While many students complete the on-campus MSEM program in 2 years, some choose to extend the experience into subsequent years as a way to spread out the course load and tuition payments, giving them the opportunity to take advantage of additional tuition reimbursement funds from their employer. Our admissions team is happy to speak with you directly about financing the program and best leveraging tuition reimbursement benefits that you may be eligible for in your current role.
I wanted to be able to continue to work full-time while taking classes, and the fact that I could do that and to get a master's degree in 2 years was really, really compelling. Taking all the learnings from some of our courses in conflict resolution and negotiation and bringing those to work was really, really amazing. I love that. It is a commitment. It's a lot of work, but at the end of the day, it's completely worth it. For me personally, it offered me the ability to transition my career to a different industry, a different role, and that didn't only happen just because of education, but also because of the network.
If you like what you've heard about the Tufts on-campus Master of Science in Engineering Management, we hope you will apply. We've designed the admissions process to be streamlined and simplified for busy working professionals like you. You will be required to submit a resume, personal statement, 2 letters of recommendation, and an unofficial college transcript. However, standardized tests like the GRE or GMAT are not required. We believe that the quality of your professional and educational experiences, along with your letters of recommendation, are the best indicators of potential for success in this program. For the on-campus MSCM program, we accept international applicants who are already residing and working in the U.S., such as permanent residents, H-1B visa holders, or spouses of U.S. citizens eligible to work in the United States. We also offer a variety of scholarships to qualified applicants. We encourage you to check out our website to learn more about these opportunities. If you're interested in earning your master's in engineering management, but do not live locally or can't commute to Tufts campus, we encourage you to check out our online MSEM program. If you're looking for a full-time degree program or have 0 to 3 years of work experience, the MS in Innovation and Management program may be a better choice for you, delivering the same traditional MSEM education as well as insights into early-stage innovation, including customer discovery and product ideation, all on campus here in Medford. If you're not currently on our mailing list, sign up on our website to receive news, information on the program, and updates about upcoming events focused on leadership, innovation, and engineering. You can also see what's happening in our community by following us on social media. Our admissions team is always available to answer your questions and connect you with current students, alumni, or faculty. If you'd ever like to see the MSEM experience for yourself, we're happy to set you up with access to check out a live class session in action. We hope you will reach out to us at any time. Thank you so much for checking out the on-campus MSEM program. By watching this video, you've taken the first step towards building the skills you need to advance your career right now, or kickstart the one you've always dreamed of. Start your tomorrow today with Tufts MSEM.